Sup, bro? So, gonna make a short video. I came across what seems to be a new tech last night on stream by purely accident. I was trying to do some pin shot, rapid fire, double core thing just to see if I can get pin shot to do something cool this season. And this actually had me stumble upon something brand new. So I'm gonna show you real quick. If you notice, I'm gonna just cast pin shot real quick. So this is my pin shot, right? But now I can actually add another skill on top of pin shot. So, well, it's not necessarily on top of it, but with pin shot. So here we go. This is pin shot. And now I'm going to do barrage. If you notice, my pin shot didn't slow down, but I added barrage with it, and barrage is shooting at the same rate as pin shot. So now I remove pin shot, barrage. Now add barrage again. So yeah, you can pretty much cast two skills, what appears to be at the exact same time, and get benefits for both skills. So kind of neat, right? So how do you do this particular tech, right? So generally speaking, I have my button to shift, which is what I usually have anyway, because I have my left click as my move option. So so this is standard for me anyways, but yeah, shift and then right click. Now I've heard people on stream who tried to do what I was doing and said it didn't work if they didn't do shift. I don't know like how true that really is. You can try different buttons. I just did shift because it was, again, already default for me, and that's how I discovered what I did. So so you can do that. Now there are caveats to this particular tech. I spent several hours trying to pick apart some things. One thing I did notice is that when you do this tech, it takes the attack speed of the skill that has the lowest breakpoint. Okay, so let's say that, for example, and don't look at this. This is not a build. So before anyone's asking and trying to copy this is not a setup. This is me throwing some scientific stuff here together and just kind of trying to make some things happen. So if you notice, I have high velocity on the amulet. It only affects barrage, and I did that on purpose. So let's take a look at what I mean by that. So let's say I cast barrage by itself. You see how fast barrage is casting? But when I add pin shot to it, all of a sudden, my barrage slows down. It slows down to the breakpoint of pin shot. But by itself, here's barrage. Quite a bit quicker. Here's with pin shot. So yeah, it gets a little more wonky when you do let's say basic attacks with it, because they don't really, whatever strange reason, don't follow the exact same rules of that. I haven't figured out everything about it, but let's say when I do it with Heartseeker and barrage, I actually get more Heartseeker cast than if I was to do it by itself. And you can even tell by just how it's refreshing the buff here. Why? I have no idea. But if you notice my barrage cast, it's like kind of slow, almost as if I'm getting like one barrage every 2 Heartseeker casts. And it's the same thing if I was to do the same thing with pin shot. You'll kind of see the same thing, except a little slower. So why does it do that with the basic attacks? I have no idea. Okay, you can even remove Shard of Varathio and it's still the same thing. So yeah, what I've done so far has been the precision build, which has actually been pretty nice. Barrage, pin shot with precision, preparation, and just spamming both of those actually felt amazing to use, because pin shot has bad single target, of course. Barrage is okay single target as long as you shotgun, but if you put them both together with the Scout Hunter, which pretty much has 100% chance to proc additional projectiles, then you have a really fun setup for pin shot. So this is really good for precision based builds. Now when it comes to Victimize builds, which is the next thing that's probably going to come to mind, even my chat was like, yo, try with Victimize builds, that's going to be crazy for Victimize procs and stuff. Well, when I did that, I realized that you actually make quite a bit more sacrifices than you want to make an attempt at this, because for one, you don't really have the attack speed there. 2, you have mismatched attack speed, with high velocity, and you have to have that with Umbercrux when you're doing a Victimized build, well, specifically barrage, right? So that gets a little tricky. And then of course, basic attack, let's say you do Heartseeker and barrage, now your barrage casts are going to be quite a bit slower because your Heartseeker cast is really high. So There's a lot of like kind of like walls you kind of run into trying to make this work with the Victimize build. I'm sure somebody out there might be able to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm tired. I just want to throw this out there for you all because I thought it was a pretty cool tech. So but anyhow, for you pin shot lovers, this is a way for you to make pin shot pretty valuable. It's a fun time. Experiment, see what you can come up with, and that's it. That's all I got. Until next time.